Lori and Mark, we looked at 20 of our state's biggest school districts and found that families are bolting from pricey districts seen here in red, including Seattle and Bellevue. Also, Highline and Federal Way, their enrollment projections are off. Fewer students showing up than planned. Where are the kids going? To districts like these in green, to the south. Auburn, Tacoma, they're holding steady. Puyallup and Bethel seeing more kids show up than they thought. And financial experts believe this soaring cost of housing is sending families packing.
There's a correlation between cost of living, the cost of housing in our area, and our enrollment. That's what we believe. We haven't seen something like this before.
That's the chief financial officer of Seattle Public Schools. Starting last month, when fewer kids were showing up, the Seattle School District was blindsided. Right now, 725 fewer students are enrolled than the projection, and that means fewer state dollars, $7.5 million. So that's why we see Seattle cutting positions. This is the first time, by the way, in more than a decade that Seattle Public Schools has seen its total enrollment go down, in addition to being off their projection. So clearly a shift is in the works up and down the corridor where people are looking for a cheaper place to live. Mark and Lori.